Hello, my name is Roy Frost. I'm the Deputy Police Chief here in Billerica. Just wanted to talk to you a couple of minutes about animal control. We have a robust animal control program here in Billerica. We have 3 animal control officers that work here. They're all highly trained, and they work and they're available to you on a Monday through Friday basis, as well as morning and night. We run that full program, and we do have coverage on the weekend, especially if there's an emergency or a need. The way the process works on animal control calls essentially is because they work under the police department and under the direction of the police chief. We handle the calls here. I would suggest using the business line, the 978-671-0900 phone call into the police department, using 911 only in the event of an emergency. And an animal control call could be an emergency if there's a, it's a standard that we want to keep because we don't want to use the 911 lines for things that can be used on the business line. But if you feel it's an emergency, then it's an emergency and it's fine to use 911. The system is set up that we would immediately dispatch an officer and an animal control officer if necessary. A police officer would also respond to the call if there was an exigency need. Otherwise, an animal control officer will be dispatched. A lot of the times, these animal control officers are working by themselves, and they have a lot of calls. And they're doing a lot of things. They're taking care of animals that are down at the kennel, which is essentially the facility we have here in town for animals that have to be housed there for various reasons, whether they're in quarantine or whether they're lost and found type of animals, various reasons. So they're taking care of those animals. They're also following up on other things like whether they're complaints or whether they're issues that come in from another veterinary association or a hospital. So they do a lot of that follow-up. They deal with dangerous animal investigations. They deal with leash law complaints. They deal with bites. They deal with all kinds of different things. So be patient. Our animal control officers will respond. They'll respond in a marked white pickup truck that says Billerica Animal Control on the side, and it's got a big box on the back that looks like a cargo box that's set up for housing animals, and it's got a Tommy gate on the back as well. So it'll be a marked person. They'll be in a uniform. They're very clearly distinguished as an animal control officer. So that's how the program works. They do a lot of work on social media. If you have a lost animal or a lost pet or a found animal or there's some sort of concern, you can tag them on animal control off of Twitter or off of Facebook. And that's a lot of the other way that we communicate as well as through social media.